What's up guys, Tristan Nago here with another video. Today I'm going to talk about my worst mistake I've ever made in life. And it's going to involve not going to university. So if you're a young kid or if you're in high school, this video is about you. I am recommending that you do not go to university for several reasons. I'm going to go into why I went to university and why it was a big mistake for me. So when I was 17, I was in high school, I was just graduating, I did okay in school, and I was pressured into going into university. Like most kids, it is sort of like the next step in your sort of progression in your life steps. And something I didn't know when I was naive at the time is that you don't really know what you really want to do when you're 17 years old. You're still a very young kid. How are you really supposed to know what you want to do for the rest of your life? And I went into psychology. That was what I wanted to do. I didn't really think about it. I wanted to either be a teacher, a police officer, or a international English teacher. So like travel around the world to teach English in, say, Korea or something. I ended up going to university, and I wasted a lot of my time. I played video games all the time. I didn't study as hard as I should have. I skipped classes, spent a lot of money, racked up a lot of debt. I think I came out of school, and I dropped out eventually to work on a startup business with one of my best friends. That was probably the better decision of my life because I didn't spend the next year and a half spending money on school. The crazy thing that they expect you to do when you're in high school is to literally go and put yourself into debt so that you can get this little piece of paper and this degree that doesn't even guarantee you a job. University gives you sort of the basis for getting a job, but you need to do things that make you have experience. You need to go into things like co-op. You need to develop life skills. Some people don't even realize that, but they still go into debt over it. Tens of thousands of dollars, and sometimes in the States, it's hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you don't know what you're going to do, don't go to school. Why would you accelerate your life process when you really don't know what you're going to do and go into something that you really don't have a passion for? So if you're 17 and you do know what you're going to do, say your life goal has always been an engineer, that's a lucrative degree. It's very likely that you'll get a job out of school, and it pays a lot of money. But if you know what you want to do, then do that. But if it's like a Bachelor of Arts in psychology or like history or sociology, good luck getting a job. And if you do get a job, good luck with that job because it's not going to pay very well. And that's a generalization. Some probably sociologists and psychologists make very good money, but after maybe getting a bachelor's and a PhD, and then you're hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. Do you really want to put yourself into that position as soon as you enter adulthood? These people are 22, 23, and they've already have tens of thousands of dollars of debts. And then they don't know how to manage their money, so they start racking up credit card debt. And then their head is deep in this water of debt, and it's just killing them. I haven't started school. I haven't been in school for 5 or 6 years, and I'm still in debt over it. I have a good job now. I've developed a lot of skills. I'm able to sustain myself, and I'm able to pay that off. But if I had to ever do it over again, I would have not gone to school at all. Because I dropped out, I still don't have my paper, and I'm doing better than if I had that paper, because I'd probably be even further into debt. If you're 17 and you don't know what you want to do things that make you happy. Go and travel. There's a ton of low-cost traveling options. When I took a semester off in school before I dropped out, and I went to France completely free. Well, not completely free, but a family took me in. There's a site called workaway.info. I recommend this if you are in high school or entering university to consider taking a year off and going to do this. Because all you gotta do is pay for a plane ticket. You go and live with a family, you work for them in exchange for the bed and food. They'll pay for your food, you don't have to pay for your room, and all you have to do in exchange is a little bit of work, and you get to go and experience a different culture and learn. And maybe you'll learn a skill from someone that's in that family. And it's a great experience. I really recommend it. When I went there, I lived with a French family and taught their kid English. I helped paint. I did all these different things. I went to the gym, practiced my French. I mean, my French still isn't completely great, but it's a lot better than it was before I went on that trip. And I played rugby over there. I developed a great friendship with the whole team there. It was a overall really good experience. My girlfriend at the time, who is the same one right now, came and we traveled around Germany. We went to Paris. We went to Amsterdam, Germany, Cologne. And it was overall a really good time. And I really wish I did that more instead of spending my hard-earned money on university when it was really just a big pit of money. And it's all a business. Everything in university is a business. They update their textbooks so that you have to buy the new textbooks every year. It's just a money pit, and it's a business. And then all they're trying to do is take your money as much as they possibly can. And people say that you need to have like a degree for all these different things, and maybe you do, like for like regular jobs, but there's so many things you can do to make money. You can develop skills. You can learn anything online. If you want to be a personal trainer, go and do it. Get a personal training certificate. You don't need to go to university for that. You don't need to go to college for that. You don't need a college degree to start a business. You need to have the confidence to do it, but you don't need a university degree to do that. I recommend you go to university if you know what you're doing. If you're just going to go and your parents are pressuring you, or your school's pressuring you, all your friends are going, take a deep breath, just sit back and just think about what you really want to do. Do you really want to go to class, go to school right now and invest a bunch of money? Maybe your parents are paying for it, but maybe you want to save them some money and then just let them know that you're not really ready for it. And that's crazy to expect that a 17-year-old would be ready to spend all that money and know exactly what they wanted to do. I think it's insane. And this is funny because when I went to France, they had kids deciding what they wanted to do before they were even entering high school. This kid was like 12 and he already knew what he wanted to do. That's even crazier to me. That's a completely different culture, but some of them, they already know what they want to do before they're even adolescents. It's insane. Anyways, leave your thoughts down below on university. What was your university experience like? Please hit the subscription box button to see more videos if you enjoyed. Please like the video if you enjoyed this particular video, and follow me on Instagram. All my social media links are down below. Check me out. Thanks for watching. Take care.